Hey guys! Hey everybody! I see. How's everybody doing? Hey guys! Hey guys! Hey guys! Hey! 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 Ooh, I did that. I did that real quick. I did that real quick today. She surely did. She surely, truly did. I saw some people snuck in some super chats before I even got started. So JB Lockhart for the White Claw Fund says, thank you. I almost actually went and got some White Claw after work, like on my way back from the train to my house. And then I said, nope, we're just going to drink some water. And then, oh, my dear friend Jake Yonsei. Hello, hi, how you doing? Thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, hi. Wow, what a day, y'all. What a day. I've got some soreness in my neck. There's been a lot of whiplash. There's just so much going on all day. I truly don't know how I kept up, let alone how y'all might have kept up or not. Oh my gosh. Just a second. Just a second. I'm not gonna fuck this up. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. This is why I gotta live stream more often because I practice so hard and now I can't remember. Najay, I think it's Najay. Najay, thank you so much for the generous super chat. I feel like such a shit. You are always so kind and so generous, and I fuck up your name inevitably every time. By the way, there's gonna be curse words today because that's currently where I'm at. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Allie Marie, oh my god, so happy I get to watch a full live this time. If my Sims have a kid, I'll name it after you. That is so sweet. Wow, what I've always dreamt of. I'm not a big fan of actual kids, like the concept of me having them, but I am touched that you would name a artificial animated character in a game after me. That's adorable. Thank you so much. So, hi, hello. We are going to, oh, some people asking where you're at, Jude. Judy, come here. Come here. She's just chilling. You can't really, the way that I have this all set up, oh, I wish y'all could see her. Anytime I say, like, I'm gonna pick her up, she just lays on her back. And waits for me to rub her belly. But the way I have it set up, I can't really like show her chair while I'm live streaming. So I just let her roam wherever she wants. Minerva, finally catching a live from China. Hey, thank you. That's so kind. Jade says, thank Lord you're having a live stream tonight. Had a full-on sobbing breakdown and a near car accident today and really needed this. You're the best. I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad you made it. Welcome. It's good to see ya. We got Karina Kaboom in the house. Hello, Karina. Judy, wait, you had to come make your appearance. Thank you, Chloe. Hi, Mel Batten. Love your content, Dimples and Judy. Oh, that's so kind. That's so kind, isn't it, Judes? Say hi to your fans. Say hi to your adoring public. Say hello. Hi, Cancer Warrior. It says I'm beyond excited for this live. Oh my gosh, me too, I think. So here's Jude's. Here's Judy Lou Hill. I do want to say I want to try my best to address literally all the drama. There's so much drama. And I have to say, if you don't, so I might, like, if super chats do come in, I'm going to try to finish complete thoughts, and then I'm going to try to go back and read all of the super chats if I can, except this one right here. Hi, Hannah. I saw you were doing a live tonight, and I look forward to it all day. Thank you for being my entertainment for the night. You're welcome. Thanks for the super chat. So if you don't follow me or other people, really in general, on the Twitter, you may want to consider doing that. So if you don't, you can follow me at Zach_M_S. Spell my name ZACH because that's how I spell it. I know sometimes people, sometimes people mess it up, and you'll catch me on there. It might be good to go follow Charlie Gold. Michael B. Petty has good tweets, and people are out here, out here doing, I don't know, the Lord's work. So go, and you can always stay really up to date on the drama because somehow it always plays out over there, even not here on the YouTube. So go there, but I'm gonna try my best tonight to give you a quick like overview of all the drama. So before I really jump into that, let me get these 4 additional super chats. So Crystal McLaughlin says, have a drink on me. Sounds like you need it, haha. Maybe I do. Thanks so much for the super chat. Miranda says all of the reaction channels should do another live stream together soon. Thanks for the super chat. I kind of felt like that was beginning to get like too much for a while. For a while, there were so many people who were all streaming together, and for me, it just got a little too chaotic. I like to have a little bit more control over what's happening. And not that it didn't lead to like some fun live streams. I mean, I definitely have participated in them, so I'm not knocking them. But after a while, I was just getting overwhelmed with them. So I personally am not trying to do that again soon. Lori Anderson says, my first live chat ever. I'm so excited. Hope you have a wonderful upcoming weekend. I am looking forward to it. Thanks for the super chat. Noel and I are going to a play together tomorrow. And then, I had plans on Saturday, but then I didn't buy tickets in time for things, so didn't happen. So I'm probably just going to try to relax. I've been very busy in real life, as most of you know. Nubia says, please humbly accept my tribute to Queen Judy. It is humbly accepted. Thank you. Peter Nguyen says, thanks for the cameo for my wife, Sheena. Her new job at J. Crew's going well. She watches your vid whenever she needs a pick-me-up. We love Jude. I'm so glad things are going well for her. That's good. I'm always super excited when people get new jobs, new chapters in life. So way to go, Sheena. And thank you, Peter, for your support. And then Alexa just started the process for going through gastric bypass surgery. Glad I could start day 1 of my pre-op diet with my favorite YouTuber and Queen Judy. Well, thanks for joining me and good luck on your journey. And then Sarah Elmore, this is the last one, and then I'm going to get into some receipts. So you said, thank you for being you. Love from Kansas City. Thank you. Sorry, I just started thinking about the Kansas City Chiefs for some reason. Like, I'm a sports fan, like I know shit. And I don't. I surely don't. Where did Zach's video go about Chantal? I was watching it in Poof Advantage. I don't know of any what you might be talking about. But what we will do real quick is I want to go over some of the tweets, and then I'll come back. I'll get to the super chats. I'll read some of your comments that aren't super chats. Trying to be better about that because I know that that's like sometimes something that folks get frustrated with. So let me jump into the receipts. And somebody, if I can't remember, remind me that the next person I have is Audrey Timmerman. Like when I get back to the little super chats. Wow, words are hard because I'm trying to do stuff I haven't necessarily done before. So I'm sorry. This is what happens when Zach tries to do anything different. So here we go. I hope y'all can see this, hopefully. So, my morning started, I uploaded, maybe I should not have it entirely in front of my face. I just want to make sure you can read it. So my morning started, where can I go? My morning started where I uploaded the video about Amber Lynn, and then I was just like on the train scrolling through some stuff on my way to work. I have about a 40-ish minute commute on the train to work, and I started seeing all this stuff happen, and I was like, What is going on? What is the Foodie Booty, the Flobby Bobby, the Chantal Marie, the Chantal Show, the Daily Chantal, Big Beautiful Me, Feudy Beauty doing? And so she on her, so I'm using stuff from my tweets because she's deleted stuff. I don't know. So I'm just, Twitter was where I was documenting things today. So these are my tweets. And she had posted, what you can see there is a community post on her community tab. And she said, I told y'all, all hypocrites, especially Charlie, who offered Amberlynn a weight loss challenge and hasn't lost weight this year. 310 pounds isn't far off from 387, Charlie. Please have a seat. And then I'm going to be quite honest. My first glance was not that. All I saw was like the thumbnail of the video she linked to that had me in the thumbnail. And so it's maybe a little bit hard to see, so I could probably make it a little bit bigger. A few things I want to say. Just forget my face. A few things I want to say real quick, okay? Is that all right? Is that okay with y'all? Can we do that? So a few things I want to say about it are that I frequently, the advice I give y'all, right? The frequent advice I give y'all is that the best way to deal with trolls and the best way to deal with people who are saying ignorant things is not to give them a platform, not to amplify them, etc. I do think I made a mistake in even like having this briefly. So this image of her community tab briefly was the thumbnail for this live stream. I changed it after I realized like I was giving a platform to somebody who's just like clearly not a good person. Now, if you really want to go subscribe to this person, like I obviously can't make you not do that. In general, after I get done talking about this human, this individual in this live stream, I don't plan to ever interact with them again. At least, and I mean, something could change, something could happen, but I don't really plan on engaging with them again. So as you can see in this post, Chantal linked to a person whose channel name is Fatty Gold. It's supposed to be a parody of Charlie Gold's name, as I'm sure you can guess. And actually, if you click on the channel, which I don't have screenshots of that, but if you click on the channel, a picture of a monkey is the person's avatar, which I didn't realize when I initially took this screenshot. It was only after people were like, I think actually it was after Alex's Shook tweeted, which I have that tweet too and I can show you. Alex's Shook tweeted like, why is Chantal promoting a channel that literally is making fun of Charlie Gold and their name with a picture of a monkey? So I don't fuck with racists. It's just not something I care to do. And that is what I was like, okay, this person has me fucked up. So anyways, all that being said, the thing that I noticed though is what you can see by my tweet here, which was that whoever had made this video, Chantal was endorsing, right? So this is where the name of my live stream comes from. I know she wasn't explicitly saying that I was a food addict or that any of these people necessarily was a food addict, although I would say she was implying that by saying that we're all hypocrites and then posting a video that has a picture of me, Michael B. Petty, Charlie Gold, Yaba, and Alex's Shook all in the thumbnail. Okay, just a second. You know, I would say that she's surely implying something about all of us. So I thought it was hilarious that whoever made this video had to literally go to a video I made 2.5 years ago. I think I made it in like September 2017, so maybe not quite 2.5 years ago, of me eating a hot Cheeto, or that might have been a Taki. I also ate Takis in that video because I was like experimenting with ASMR as a concept, and my boyfriend had just let me start using that microphone. So I thought I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, sis, what are you doing? I didn't even get into the actual message that she gave. And I'm talking a whole lot, so I'm gonna speed this up here in a second. Stop rambling. But I didn't even get into the message, which is that she was saying that Charlie's especially a hypocrite because she weighs 310 instead of 387. Now, I don't keep up with Charlie's weight like that, so I didn't know that there was. I thought maybe Charlie had talked about that in a video, but it turns out, y'all, it turns out that it actually came from. Actually, I think I had one more tweet from me, so let me put that up here. Oh, so the one additional tweet from me is because she ended up deleting that community post. I'm not sure why, at this time at least. I don't know if she talks about it in a video or something later. But she ended up deleting that community post. And she still holds the same opinion that everybody's a hypocrite. So that's that. That is that. So anyways, I didn't realize that the Fatty Gold person, and I also think these things were posted on Kiwi Farms. I think people said that that was the case. But somebody had indicated that Charlie had been doxxed. And I know people are really into semantics about doxxed, right? Because, like, if it's public records, if it's not, like, all the stuff that was released about Charlie is allegedly, like, out there in the public. I don't know. I didn't personally go look it up myself. But a lot of folks found this and started sharing it and disseminating it into the internet, into the world. And I think regardless of whether or not you intend it for, if you want to call it doxing or not, because it was out in the public somewhere, right? I think the idea behind doxing is malicious intent. I think that that's usually where sharing public information becomes a problem. And it's clear that people really wanted to do something to negatively impact Charlie. I even saw the Fatty Gold person in my live stream earlier today saying, like, it doesn't matter, like, Charlie got her karma and that's what she deserved. And so, like, okay, all right, like, you clearly wanted to do something. And so I think it very much was something that was intended to be malicious, and that is what it is, you know? But what I want to say about it is that Charlie did address all of these things publicly on her Twitter. And so she talks about the 310 pounds in this tweet. And she says, I hope y'all are actually also seeing these tweets. I didn't check in to see if y'all actually could see it. So Charlie did address it. She said that Chantal was referring to my recent docs that has my weight at 310 pounds in December, which is accurate. Between the end of November and December, I gained weight and I've lost it since, but go off Chantal. She sounds like she felt left out of the challenge. So the docs involved an arrest record and a mugshot of Charlie. It listed her weight. It happened as recently as December. I'm not going to share the actual mugshot and stuff on my channel only because I think it has more information that, like, Charlie herself wouldn't choose to be putting out onto the internet if she had a choice in it. But I will talk about what she's talked about publicly because I think that that's, like, fair game. I mean, she's clearly comfortable in talking about it, so I don't think that that's an issue. I don't know, Charlie, DM me immediately on Twitter if you have a problem with me discussing this, but I feel like it's all relevant. So then Charlie also clarified some more stuff about the arrest. She said, just to clarify, the arrest is legit. It's not a rumor. I had a traffic violation and missed the court date because it was sent between me moving places. I turned myself in and I'm good to go. Then she also, the person has since deleted their tweet, but she then retweeted with a comment attached to it The person, if I remember correctly, had said something like, "Oh, well, do you want to explain like why you're in arrears for paying rent and things like that?" And she said, "I guess I should clarify it all. For most of last year, I paid my rent late every single month. I received an eviction letter every single month. Every month, they would put it off until 1 month they just couldn't anymore. It went to court. I was placed in a payment plan, and I was able to get off of that and off to a great start because my YouTube channel blew up. I'm not sure what these forums think they did, but okay. I was broke and struggling to pay my rent." So, there's all of that. And then I think I also had some tweets about that because I had people DMing me, people tagging me and stuff all day about this. And I want to be honest and sincere and transparent about everything. Charlie is a friend of mine, as good of a friend as you can be with somebody that you've never met in person. Charlie and I have talked about many things in our own personal lives that I don't think that we share necessarily all the time on YouTube because, well, at least for me, my channel's not really about that. I know that Charlie herself has shared some like personal things along the way and talked about different things along the way. But she has shared things with me. I've shared things with her that neither of us have put on our YouTube channel. So she's somebody I would say I trust overall. She's somebody who's always been kind to me. I have publicly said this about many of the reaction channels, but I don't 100% agree with everything every single reaction channel puts out there. I have had great interactions with people individually, not related to Amberlynn, not related to Chantal, not related to a majority of the people who we make videos about. And outside of all of that, I find Charlie to be really pleasant, really nice. And so if that comes across as bias or whatever to anybody, then that's okay. I get that. She is my friend, and I do think that impacts like what I think about her. so I'm not gonna like shy around that. I mean, if folks have a problem with that, I guess I understand. And there's probably not going to be much reasoning with you anyways. So that is what it is. But she is my friend. It is what it is. So here are my general thoughts that I shared on Twitter if you don't follow me over there. But I said, if people want me to feel some negative type of way about Charlie having a mugshot, just know that you'll have to find something else to make me feel negative. As far as I can tell, Charlie hasn't harmed anybody and has taken accountability for her mistakes, i.e. the tweets I just read. She talked about it. People make mistakes. I truly believe that, and I would hold the same standard to Amberlynn and Chantal if they ever owned up to it, any of the mistakes that they make. But typically they don't. I should have put typically because, I mean, here and there, I think that they both, to whatever level of sincerity, have owned some things, but as y'all know, there are many things that they haven't. And then I said, it's the same reason why I'm supportive of Tammy and Amy Slayton. Every single video I posted about the 1,000 Pound Sisters, there was at least one person in the comments talking about how they didn't understand how I could forgive them when I can't forgive Amberlynn for anything. And the reality is, y'all could go look it up, but whether you agree with it or not, they addressed the situation at least a year or two ago at this point. And outside of those known scams or those known problematic things that happened, they have not necessarily really done anything else that's overly problematic. I mean, there's definitely things that like I wouldn't choose to do in my personal life, but at the end of the day, for the most part, they have not been involved in any shadiness. It's why I don't really react to them in general, or why I don't comment on them in general. I really enjoyed their TV show. I had a good time talking about it, but I don't think that outside of those scandals that happened 2, 3, 4 years ago at this point, that they should still have to be paying for that when they've addressed it. Like, they have made their attempt to address it. If that's not what people want, like at this point, you're not going to get something different from them, right? So I don't want to spend too much time talking about the Slaytons, but honestly, that's how I feel. That's the standard I hold everybody to. It's the standard I hold my friends and family to. That's the standard I hold my students to, my colleagues to. Like, I think if you make a mistake, you can own it. I don't believe cancel culture is like a tough phrase for me to utter, because I definitely think people deserve to be held accountable for their actions, and sometimes that comes through. Sometimes they don't realize it until they lose an audience, or they lose business, or things like that. But I really believe in accountability in a lot of ways, in a lot of forms, and having conversations with people. And based on what Charlie has said, I think that this is actually consistent with everything she said on her channel. Now, has she explicitly made a video about how she got arrested and how she was struggling to pay rent specifically? Maybe she didn't. Maybe she didn't do that. And honestly, is that okay with me? Yeah. You want to talk about consistency? I tell Amberlynn all the time, if there's something in your personal life that you really don't feel like sharing, like, nobody said you had to share it with the internet, right? And so I think the same applies to Charlie. Unfortunately, like, people found it, and now Charlie has to talk about it whether she wanted to or not, and that's part of being a public figure. And I think she's handled it well, and she's talked about it in a decent way. I think she's done all of those things. But there's a lot of people out there that want to, like, make her out to be an evil person because she didn't pay her rent on time, or she didn't show up to a court appearance. And it's like, quite truly, I don't know how else to put this any other way, but the criminal justice system is flawed. It truly is. There are people that do bad things that never go through the criminal justice system, and there's people that do good things that find themselves going through the criminal justice system because they found themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. They found themselves having to make choices that negatively impacted them, but they felt like it was what they had to do at the time to make ends meet, to survive. So, there are all kinds of reasons why people end up there, and I think what I admire is that Charlie has owned it. She has told you all what it is, and it's also consistent with what she told everybody on her channel, which was for the month of December, she was having a really difficult time. She was really struggling. She said, "Hey, I love y'all, but I need to take December off to focus on me." And now people are like, "Oh, Charlie's so awful because she didn't tell people that this happened. She's awful because she got arrested. I can't believe it." Charlie has never pretended to be perfect, and I that's a good characteristic of people generally. Like, people who think that their shit don't stink, usually their shit stinks, right? Because we all of our shit stinks. We all got shit. So, as long as I don't find out that Charlie murdered somebody, like, Charlie's good in my book, okay? Let me make sure there's no other tweets that I wanted to address. Whew. There was one from, oh, here it is, I think. Yeah, okay, this is it. So this is the last one. And again, I say this just because I want you to think about the kind of people that are making these videos, that are making videos about Charlie, that have the avatar of a monkey while their name is a parody of Charlie's name. This person, so Alex, like I mentioned earlier, pointed out that CHANTAL was promoting this channel that was clearly racist as hell. And I made the mistake. Again, I think people don't really believe me or don't think I'm serious when I say, like, I don't seek out stuff that's negative about me. And I honestly encourage everybody to do that. I encourage CHANTAL to do that, Amberlynn, Amy's Life Journey. Like, life is better when, like, you're not looking for people who are actively, like, saying negative things about you. and unless you're in a space where like you can look for the constructive feedback for it. But I think the difference is that this person, this Fatty Gold channel, is not trying to be constructive about anything, or at least the few things that I saw. And so, in addition to the numerous videos about Charlie Gold, the monkey avatar, this person also had a video called "Zachary Michael Might Be HIV Plus," and I only want to talk about this because I literally was just saying, like, in that Bernie Sanders video I made, that, like, I'm not typically a political channel, but, like, my life is political, and the people in the LGBTQ community have suffered for years now from the HIV and AIDS crisis. And I get comments from people, not just this Fatty Gold person, and I these are the only types of comments that I intentionally filter and or delete when I see them. But people attribute HIV and AIDS to gay people. And I've had people in my life, both on the internet and in real life, wish AIDS and HIV on me and say that I deserve it because I'm a gay man and all of these things. And as a public figure, I know that I'm open to people saying things about me. And in general, it's not the end of the world. But I do just want to talk about this because this is something that impacts my community. It negatively affects them, and to have folks make light of that, because I had a scar on my forehead. It wasn't even a scar, it was just a scrape from me being clumsy. And to make really, truly homophobic allegations about me is hurtful. It's disrespectful to the entire queer community. And I also just want to say that having HIV is not a negative thing. Being HIV positive is not the end of the world. We are lucky enough to now live in a society where there are many things that help people with HIV go on to live very successful lives and go about their everyday. And you probably don't even know it if they're in your lives, quite honestly. So, like, the stigma attached to having HIV is ridiculous for people in the LGBTQ community. And I just want to say, no, I don't have HIV. I'm HIV negative. But with that being said, it is, one, none of anybody's business what my status is outside of my sexual partners, which at this time are Noel, just Noel. Okay, so outside of him, ain't nobody have any business knowing. And two, if I had it, then what's it to ya? What's it to ya, my friend? What's it to ya? So I won't be silent about people saying awful things about the LGBTQ community. People saying that stuff about me, it's whatever. But this is something that lots of people in the queer community experience, and honestly, like, I don't have time for it. You can miss me with all of that, and you can fuck off. Oh no! Oh no! I deleted the video. Just a second. Oh God, Zach, you just had this whole rant, and then you're like, let me delete the whole video. You are so dumb. All right, guys. I think I'm back. I'm back. Y'all know my struggle. All right, so let me hop back into the chat. I'm sorry that I neglected y'all for a second, but I just wanted to get all of that out. Ooh, and I'm thirsty. She's thirsty. Okay, I think I was on somebody named Alexandra or Audrey. It was Audrey Timmerman. So I'm going to catch up on the super chats. And then I still do plan on reacting tonight. Can you believe? So Audrey Timmerman said, please get Judy a cookie from me, sweet pup. Thanks for the super chat. I'll get her a treat for sure. Jessica Hanscom says, hey, Zach from Canada, love me and my new rescue dog, Rosie. Oh my God, we love a rescue dog. We love to see it. Thanks so much for the super chat. Becca Nicole says, this is also my first live stream with you. Living for the sass, sister, brother, mother, father, child, daughter, brother, sister, aunt, uncle. Thank you, Becca. Kaylee said, did you see the Animal Crossing Direct? Love you. Oh my God, that was actually, first of all, thanks for the super chat. Second of all, that was literally probably the worst thing about all this drama happening is I was so excited for the Animal Crossing Nintendo Direct. Y'all, I am so excited about this. I've been waiting for a new Animal Crossing game for a moment. For a moment. Listen, I really just want to remind folks to just ignore the trolls and they will go away. So just do it, okay? Okay. Kaylee. Oh, I just read yours. Jake Yonsei says, Chantal is homophobic. Pass it on. I mean, okay. If people are just gonna spam stupid stuff, I'm happy to hide your messages, sir. I'm happy. Okay. We good? We good? Okay, great. Anyways, Animal Crossing. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is, one, that museum looked beautiful, and two, what was I going to say? What was number 2? I am so distracted. Number 2 is that, oh, the being able to just like modify shit, like to like add rivers and add cliffs and things like that, like amazing. Jake Yonsei, Chantal is homophobic. Pass it on. I read that. Thanks for the super chat. Charlene says, this is to honor Judy and Pet Appreciation Day. Oh my God, it is Love Your Pet Day. Thanks so much. I do love Judy so much. Callie said, love you, Zach. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thanks. Things retired people do said, very excited for this live stream. Have a coffee on me. Thanks, I'm gonna need it tomorrow. Molly Raleigh says, if Chantal used her rage for weight loss, she'll be 150 pounds right now. She has so much hate in her, it's almost sad to watch. I honestly agree. Like, what I struggle with is that people think that I'm out here constantly saying shit about Chantal and Amberlynn's weight, and it's just like truly, honestly not about any of that. I mean, like, I do provide commentary. I'm not trying to say I don't talk about their weight ever, but that's when they talk about it. Like, a majority of my videos, I'm talking about, like, why is Chantal raging at people, or why is Amberlynn buying so much makeup? You know? Zantal, my friend. Oh my God, I'm glad I caught this. I missed you going live. I missed you, but you stay on those tweets, girl. Amanda Hinderling says, I'm so over all of these racially insidious attacks. Yeah, I think it's like so ridiculous that so many people, particularly, I mean, I'm just going to call it what it is, and people come after Michael, Callie, and Charlie consistently in ways that they don't come for people like me or Yaba or Alex Ashok, or, I mean, like, you name it. So it is what it is. I wish people, it's blatantly racist, especially most of the time when people are talking about Charlie. Like, you can talk about like subtle racism or whatever you want to talk about with some of it. What are these sirens? But like, truly making up troll accounts and having them be similar to Charlie's name and then putting pictures of monkeys and gorillas, it's racism. It is what it is. Thanks, Amanda, for the super chat. Angelisa says, please collab with Michael B. Petty. We need that. We've done like live streams and stuff together. If I ever find myself in California, I'll let you know. Or if he ever finds himself in Chicago, we can talk about it. Gosh, okay. Lovely Liz says, peace and love to you and yours, Zach. Thanks for the great content. You're welcome. Abby Butterfly, thank you so much. SL, thank you so much. Tia Middleton, just love you. And Miss Judy, thank you. Mycroft says, stuck at work counting tolls, but found some time to watch you. Love you. Pet Judy, please. I will. I can't wait to just go cuddle with her after all of this. Although we were doing that. I watched Survivor before I got on the live stream. Because I just had to clear my head. Like, between stuff going on at work and all of that, I was just like, ooh, I need a break. Kyle Dillon, as a new viewer and a conservative straight male, I'm glad you keep politics to yourself. I appreciate the great content. Yeah, I mean, I probably won't actively be talking about who I think y'all should vote for, but, you know, a lot of people think that, like, talking about the queer community is politics, and it's honestly my life, so I'll keep talking about that. And if I see racism, which also some people sometimes think is politics, I'll also address that. But I appreciate having you here, Kyle. One thing I learned from that Bernie video is I have a lot of people who watch me that also, like, love Donald Trump, and I mean, like, realistically, that's not my tea, but I appreciate having you all here. Like, I appreciate that, you know, Amberlynn is where we can meet in the middle. Carrie says, love listening to you while I work. First time on your live stream. My husband and I love you. Much love from Callie. Thanks, Carrie. Kaylee says, hello, it's ready. Thanks, Kaylee. Ingrid, thank you for the super chat. Cindy, love you. Playing New Leaf while listening. Oh my God, I should pull out my DS and play it. I haven't played it in a long time. And then Kelly Mayo, thanks for the super chat. Okay, so my plan is to react to the Charlie Gold rant video at a minimum. At this point, I've talked for 40 minutes, so it's probably the only one I'll get to. So I apologize if I ranted there at the beginning. I apologize. I'm not talking about politics anymore. I see some people are like, oh my God, no politics, no politics. I welcome whoever wants to be here, and you know, if anything else, I hope you learn more about my life and like why I feel the way I do, and you don't have to love who I vote for politically or not. Okay. So anyways, I do want to react to the Charlie Gold rant video. Oh my gosh, hi Ready to Glare. Ready to Glare says, I only watched a few minutes of the rant and it's a no from me. Ooh, I'm sure. Zach, don't do that. I think it's a bad idea. What's a bad idea? Reacting to the rant video? Y'all think the rant video is a bad idea? Sorry, I'm trying to like get a gist of what people are saying. Melissa Wagner says, rant away, that's what we are here for. Well, thanks. Jamie Lockhart said, yes, please react to that. She disabled the comments. Ooh, I love a video where she disables the contents. Willow Davis says, hey you. Thank you, Willow. And then Asel Kadham says, what if Fatty Gold is Chantal? Here's the thing. Here's what I it's actually kind of like a pet peeve of mine that I think I've maybe mentioned before. But I don't like when everybody assumes that like people out there in the comments supporting Chantal or Amberlynn or whoever it might be is Chantal or Amberlynn or whoever it might be, you know? You feel me? So I think that there are people that genuinely support both of them. I think that's great for them. I think there are people that genuinely don't like me. That's great for them. I think there's people that genuinely don't like Charlie. And just because they don't like us or they like them or whatever doesn't mean they're Amber Lynn, doesn't mean they're whoever, whatever. Colin says he's here to proclaim his hetero crush. That's a lot. That's a lot. Thanks, Colin. I'll sending my platonic love back to you in New Jersey. Somebody said my nails look too good, but actually I took my nail polish off today, so it's just my regular nails. Kelly Mayo says, sending love from New Jersey from me, new hubby, and my 9-year-old Maltipoo. Ugh, I love a dog. Happy Pet Appreciation Day, Zach, Noel, and Judy. 4 dislikes must be Becky, Eric, and Ricky, and Amber. Yeah, I'm gonna, here, let me assume the position. Is it, oh gosh, why is that? Why? Oh, there we go. So we'll assume the position. Zach, the circle is having another season. Stacy style, where did you see that? Where did you see? You better send me that. Send me that in a DM. I want the news release. I want the press release. I'm going to see where they're opening up applications for a new cast. Hunter said, we stand an opinionated Aquarius king. Thank you. Thanks for the super chat. Okay. All right. So, Foodie Booty has actually posted like 4 videos in the past 2 days or something like that. She posted one earlier today that was her maybe looking for an apartment. If you don't polish your nails red, I'm just going to die. I tried to do something, granted they usually have sparkle, but I tried to do something usually a little subtle. The screen ratio is it good? Girl, you know I don't know what I'm doing. You surely do. Angel Jones says, yes, react to her rant. I'm part of Charlie's Facebook weight loss group, so I know she's working hard and helping others with her weight loss journeys. Chantal comes across as jealous and bitter. I mean, Chantal's just angry. Always. Always. Thanks, Angel. I appreciate it. Beth Dodrell says, it's 2:45 a.m. here in the UK. I love you. Let Judy react. Judy. Jude. She is so... Y'all, I really would, but she's so comfortable. She's got a little blanket on the other side of my computer on the floor, and she's just like all curled up and nestled there, and she's just so cute. She's so cute. Veronica says, I absolutely adore you, Judy, too. Love from Michigan. Sending my love to you, Veronica. Thank you so much. Crystal Tenorio says, would you go as yourself or a catfish? Love you, Zach. Are you talking about the circle? Thanks for the super chat. I really think I would go as, well, I don't know. I think when I originally started, I said I would go as myself, and I really would love to do that, mostly because, like, it pissed me off so much when folks, well, I won't say it pissed me off, but I got so frustrated when Karen, the woman that catfished as Mercedes, was like, oh, like, I just am doing this to prove that, like, you can't judge a book by its cover. And I'm like, girl, like, your actual personality was so much more interesting. Like, that's all you got to do. It's about having a good personality. And it also frustrated me that everybody was like, oh, I'm here to, like, date and flirt with people. It's like, the person who got second on the whole show, spoiler alert, I won't say, I guess, because people might not be watching for that. But the person who got second was, like, the least traditionally attractive person probably that didn't catfish, at least, and was just genuinely the nicest human, and also wasn't trying to flirt with everybody. Okay, these last 2 super chats are that I'm actually going to react. Mary says, check out Kappa Nui. It's my mom's friend's brand. Vegan, cruelty-free, clean nail polish, and so cute. I love it. I will look into it. I mostly have a lot of Holo Taco from Christine, who has a channel Simply Neological. But thanks for the super chat. Jake Yonsei says Chantal has 2 personalities, one on YouTube and one on her community tab. She is a manipulative bee. She is a lot. She truly is. And she has, like, she does put on different personas for different audiences and different parts of her channel. It's a lot. And then, oh gosh, these last 2, and then for real, I'm going to go. So Mary Richardson says, sitting here with my cat Cadbury watching you. Give Cadbury a pet for me. Thank you so much, Mary. And then Alexandra Alvarado says, this is for Chantal. You big? Okay, I'm not going to read some of that, but I'll read the parts I agree with. So why do you keep approving racist body shaming comments? Oh, wait, is this supposed to be, I just got it now that I'm reading it out loud. I didn't, this is supposed to be like the Rachel TikTok, the Rachel everything. That was cute. Thanks, Alexandra. Okay, here we go. I'm pushing play. Leah Harris says, no money for the super chat, but every time I see you react to Chantal, I'm like, how does she have the emotional energy? Oh my god, so true. Ooh, is that loud enough? Let me make sure everything is good.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hello. Alright, so I was really debating whether I should make this video or not.
Alright. So why did you? What? So you're telling me you spent time thinking, should I make this video? And at the end of that time you spent, you said, This is it. This is what I want to post. Somebody said, please watch it at 1.25, and I can surely do that. But you said, this is it. This is the chef's kiss. This is what's going to make my channel amazing.
You know, for obvious reasons, the amount of hate that it will get. But furthermore, I just feel like no matter what I do, I'm going to get hate anyway. But I do still have a lot of supporters, and that's why I continue to do this. But I feel like I have the right to do this video as somebody who is a continual subject of so many reaction channels. Basically, people who sit there and criticize every detail of my life. So they can give their opinion, so I'm going to give my opinion.
I 100% agree. Words. I 100% agree. I think it's totally fine for you to give your own opinion. But when you give a shit opinion, you got to still expect to get a response back to that, right? Like, you always have a right to share your opinion on YouTube. That's always been the tea, girl. But the reason that people give you a hard time is because your opinion's not great. It's not good. It's usually bad. It's usually not good. You know?
This video is not served to bash anybody that I talk about in this video. It's just giving my thoughts and views, like I said, as somebody who is a subject to a lot of this criticism. And I feel like the criticism is hypocritical in a lot of ways, and that's mostly what I'm going to be talking about. Also, that it's mean-spirited, and its intention is not to provide criticism, because once you start insulting people, it's not valid criticism anymore. And that's, always been my issue with some of these reaction channels. And there's some parody channels I get a heck of a laugh out of. And I'm even up in those comments like, oh my god, your video is about me or funny.
When was the last time... I'm just going to pause real quickly, momentarily. Because when was the last time that Charlie even reacted to Sister. I mean, it could have been recently, and I just have no idea. I don't actually watch videos about reactions unless I'm not planning on watching the video. But I just would be curious to know the last time Charlie even did a reaction was to Chantal specifically 3 weeks ago. How many videos has Chantal put out there since then? In the past 3 weeks? How many? How many has she put out? In the past 3 weeks, she has made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and now with this Charlie Gold rant video, 19 videos in the past 3 weeks. In the past 3 weeks. And she's concerned? She's she's concerned all of a sudden about Charlie Gold? I have seen so many other people that come up in my suggested videos doing reactions to Chantal, and Charlie's the one. Oh, Jake Goodman, you should get jawline enhancement fillers. This double chin, I know. I'm more so just focused on baby trying to lose weight, or just stay in my good old self as I am. I actually think I'm cute. All right, sorry. I just don't understand what did Charlie all of a sudden do to you today outside of have her mugshot posted? Outside of that, what it kind of feels like you're taking advantage of this today for the opportunity to just like pile on some Charlie hate, because you got some people out here hating on Charlie, so you said, let me get a little bit of that.
But then there's so Charlie Gold is who I'm talking about today. And
I will say, I know I just got done pausing, but I will say, she at least used her name. Chantal has this problem of making all these videos and never saying our goddamn names, so she at least did that.
What sparked that was that, I never talk about these people in my videos, hardly ever.
Girl, you're lucky I just finished swallowing my water, because I would have spit it all over. I would have spit it. You never talk about these people. You never. Girl, what? Ma'am, brother, father, child, sister, daughter, mother, uncle, sister, child. What?
Ever. I maybe did once or twice.
No!
And
once or twice!
Those videos, because I'm not into drama. This is not a drama video. This is an opinion. And I'm not going to be bashing anybody in it. But, and I know people who just don't like me for whatever reason are just not going to listen, and that's...
Girl, I have a serious question. I got a very serious question. Let me think about how to put this as nice as possible. Let me compose myself, because this is a very important question. Is your asshole jealous of the shit that comes out of your mouth? Because this is ludicrous. This is so ludicrous. Girl, all you gotta do is not lie. All you gotta do is not... You talk about us all the time. You talk about... You get up in this drama all the time. All the time.
It's totally fine. I don't really care, honestly. But, Charlie Gold is... Let's break this down, okay? She's a YouTuber who has double my subscribers. 122,000 subscribers. that's fine. Some people think I'm just jealous.
Well, girl, the way you just said that, Charlie Gold is this like YouTuber. She has like double my subscribers. It's fine, really. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all. It's fine.
I'm not jealous of somebody having more subscribers than me, especially not since the only reason they have so many subscribers is because they talk about me and Angela.
Girl, also ain't nobody ever said you were jealous because of her subscribers. I'm not saying I agree with this, but what I've seen people say when it comes to your jealousy is that people say you're jealous of Charlie because Charlie has been successful in the past at losing weight. Right? I just want to be clear that I specifically chose not to talk about Charlie's weight earlier when we were discussing this drama because, like, Charlie talks about her weight just as much as Chantal talks about her weight, just as much as Amber Lynn talks about her weight, Amy's Life Dirty talks about her weight, like, by Jen talks about her weight. So, like, whatever people have to say about Charlie's weight, like, that's on Charlie, right? Like, Charlie talks about it. So I don't care. But what I'm saying is, ain't nobody ever said, oh, look at Chantal, she's jealous. Well, maybe they did, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing people say that folks are jealous or you're jealous because she has more subscribers. I'm seeing people say Chantal's jealous because Charlie has been successful at losing weight. That's what I'm saying.
But, or that they are on this weight loss journey. So, that's the thing.
What?
This person criticizes Amberlynn and I in all her videos, mostly Amberlynn, because people like to use Amberlynn as a beating post on YouTube. And
she loves to add the screenshot like this. But you have a fupa also, girl. Listen. Again, Charlie has talked about her weight and has been forward about her weight. What is your point?
Just face it, that's just what it is. No matter what she's done in the past, she's still a person, and people like to use her as a beating post. So,
what do you mean that condescending sneer? So listen, I've heard Charlie say not the nicest things about Amberlynn, about Chantal. Charlie uses language that I personally wouldn't use. I also think it's different. This concept that like fat people aren't allowed to comment on other fat people. It's like, so you'd rather have a bunch of skinny people judging you? Like, I don't know who's allowed to talk about people's weight loss that they talk about publicly and who's not allowed to talk about it. I don't know. But if you really want me to believe that Charlie is an awful human being, this isn't the thumbnail. This isn't the one that... She's just got a weird look on her face. What do you mean? How is that condescending? Do you see the ridiculous faces I put in my thumbnails? I don't post those. Those are actually usually taken from my actual video. But like, yeah, she's got a weird face on her thumbnail. I don't read that as condescending.
But I'll be in the videos once in a while. One video in particular, she made fun of my 10 size underwear. So I'm 387 pounds.
Girl, two things. I've not watched Foodie Booty's original underwear video. I've not watched Charlie Gold's reaction to that video. I don't want to see Foodie Booty's underwear, but also, girl, why are you... If you didn't want people to react to your underwear, why did you put them on camera, girl? Are you trying to tell me you didn't want some kind of views by clickbaiting your underwear? Because I remember seeing that video and deciding very quickly that I was absolutely not.
She was bigger than me at one point. I'm pretty sure she was bigger than me.
She might have been bigger than you at one point, but she surely isn't now. What's your point, Chantal, girl? What's your point?
And recently, what sparked these feelings is that a video went around, and it has her mugshot, which is from 2019 of her. And I don't really give a shit if she's been arrested. I don't care about. Oh, that's none of my business.
You don't you really tried to tell me you don't care? Tell me what picture you decided to use for the thumbnail, girl. You trying to tell me you didn't care, and you said, but let me pick that Charlie Gold mugshot and put this in my thumbnail. But I don't care. I only care about it enough to clickbait. I only care about it enough to get you all to click on this video because you see this unattractive photo of a woman and her vulnerable state at a not great time in her life, and you said, let me pick that. Listen, I truly don't care if you use it or not, but you don't go into the video saying, I don't care if she was arrested. You clearly do. You clearly do care that she was arrested. You clearly do because you used her picture in the thumbnail and you didn't have shit to say about her until you found out she got arrested. Just so you know, I see all the super chats. I will get back to them after I get done reacting. I'm going to go through and read them all again. I hope you all appreciate that as like a way to not break things up as much as I typically do.
What I was interested in is her weight on the mugshot. And it was like 310 pounds or something like that. I've seen people say, well, at least she's still 70 pounds lighter than you. It doesn't matter. She's still morbidly obese, and she's been bigger than me, which means she is struggling still. What? She's not thin. She's not an epitome of health.
What? What? No, you don't get to say she's not thin. She's not the epitome of health. Yes, obviously, I think Charlie Gold would agree that she still has a lot of shit she's working on. I've heard her say it. She's said it to me privately. She said it publicly. Charlie Gold will be the first one to say that she's got shit working on. Or shit she is working on. If this is still monetized after all of this, bless up. But I specifically remember just months ago, we're on this body positivity kick where you're like, you can't make assumptions about a person's health. You can't make assumptions about a person's health related to their weight. And listen, I saw a lot of people out there today trying to say that I've made all kinds of assumptions about people's weight. I have made zero assumptions about people's health, weight, whatever. Like, I've not tried to diagnose people. I'm not a doctor. That's never something I would try to do. I don't know enough about that to be any kind of an expert. The things that I know about your health, Chantal, are because you put them out there. You put those things out there. You have consistently talked about your loose stools, your hysterectomy, your infections, all of these things. Your, what is that called? The thing that was in her lungs. Like, you talk about your health, and that's why people are like, we're concerned about your health. So you don't make assumptions about Charlie either. If Charlie wants to talk about her health, great. Love that for her. She can be open to criticism about it. Great, cute. Love that. But you are coming for a woman who actively shows examples of herself being in the gym. If you follow her on Instagram, she consistently is sharing videos of herself training with her personal trainer. She did a whole vlog where she was boxing. So it's like she's doing more than you. And maybe it's not a competition, but like you're trying to make it out like she is in a worse condition than you. You're the one making this the competition right now. And I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Still somebody who struggles with weight issues, and for her to comment on the size of my underwear or to fat shame me or Amberlynn is just ridiculous. And that's always been what I had an issue with. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's like an alcoholic coming on here and shaming someone else for having an addiction.
Girl, why do you always got to bring up all these other addictions? Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. You don't have to bring alcoholics into this. They didn't ask for that.
There is a reaction channel who is an addict who has the nerve to talk about someone else's addictions. it's just like, do people not do 100%?
Also, has Charlie? I mean, I really truly don't know this. If Charlie's in the chat, maybe she could answer. But has Charlie ever referred to herself as an addict? Because not all fat people are food addicts. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
22,000 people not see that? I think they do, but I think that people love when people are hating on other people in videos. They love that. It's videos.
If they love that, they'd be giving you love right now. Chantal, it's not about just giving unwarranted hate to people. You seem to think that that's something that people love because you do it a lot. You give a lot of just like unwarranted hate to folks. I'm not just talking about this situation with Charlie, because I suppose you could make some arguments about about how Charlie did it to you, so it's all fair game. That's fine. I get that. But there are people outside of Charlie that you've given unwarranted hate for, who did nothing to you. And I could go pull it up. I have a whole playlist. It's called Examples of Chantal Being Mean. Right? So, girl, chill.
Those like that always get the most views. People who like to see the tea. And it's just like, that's at the expense of someone else, you know? And it's just like, when I saw that, and apparently this person has created a challenge for Amberlynn, okay? Charlie's created a challenge for Amberlynn, a weight loss challenge. But she hasn't really lost any weight in the amount, like, in months. Or hasn't...
Girl, she gave that challenge at the end of December, or sometime in December, and so far we've been through a month or two. And also, the challenge was dependent, if I remember correctly, on Amberlynn, like, accepting it. And she hasn't weighed herself, so you don't know that she hasn't lost weight in months. And even if she hasn't lost weight, she's still doing more than you are, girl.
I've done a weight loss update in so long that it's like, where do you come off criticizing Amberlynn or making a challenge for her when you yourself are still struggling with your weight loss journey? You know what I mean? I'm not shaming her if she hasn't lost any weight. You don't see me making a channel criticizing someone's weight loss journey because I'm struggling myself. I would never have the testicles. I would never have the balls to do that to someone else. Never. Not in a million years. So I really don't understand that. I really don't.
I don't understand you, Chantal.
Yeah, I'm happy that she's getting some exposure as a person. Like, people are starting to criticize her because you know what? The funny thing is about these channels is that they can give their opinion and criticize all day long other people, but the minute they get it back, they go off.
I disagree. I disagree to that. At least from my own perspective, people have been giving me criticism. I get criticism frequently. You just don't know about it because I'm not out here popping off every time somebody says something critical about me. You know? Like, you feel me? Do y'all understand? I did have a lot to say today, and I was very critical about what I chose to talk about, what I didn't. I was very thoughtful about it. But I quite often, frequently, just don't address the people that don't like me. It's just the way to really, truly, you know, embrace your life. Like, are there people that offer me valid criticism and I read it and I say either I agree or I don't agree and I move on with my life? Yes. Are there people who make claims about me transitioning or say that I have HIV and all these things and I feel like I need to address those things? Yeah. But we're not all like you, Chantal. We're not all. I mean, certainly some people do it more than others. I have seen Charlie let some people know about themselves. I've seen Michael let some people know about themselves. And, you know, I think we all have some threshold where we decide to engage with that. But, like, I don't know, girl. We're not all as sensitive as you.
They completely go off. There's receipts of that circulating around. I'll let you search it yourself I'm not going to post that kind of stuff on here. Like I said, this is not a drama video. It's not meant to cause drama.
What?
It's just my opinion on it.
What? It's not a drama video. It's not supposed to cause drama. Well, what is your goal? What exactly is your goal? What would you say that is? What would you say you do here, Chantal?
Everything, because like I said, I'm the subject of this, so I feel like I have a right to.
You do.
To me, it's you're being a hypocrite by doing that. I don't get it. Like making fun of my 10 size underwear. Like that's, like I said, like people who insult others, they're already beneath you. So there's not even any point.
Why does she keep going on about this tent size? Didn't she call her underwear tent sized? Am I wrong? Didn't she call it that herself? And maybe I'm making this up. Maybe she didn't actually call it that. Maybe she didn't. I swear she referred to it as that herself, but I don't even remember when she posted that video so long ago. Is it even on her channel anymore? When did she post that? Girl, listen, why did I even try to look? Oh, look, happy Thanksgiving, a Canadian Thanksgiving with her and BB. Oh, there it is. Okay, she didn't call them tent-sized. She didn't. She just said undies and food, which was exactly enough to get me to not watch it. Okay, Charlie said that she was the one that called them tent-sized, not Chantal.
Them. Like there's people who will make fun of my arm flab or how I look, and you know what? I'm not even going to comment on that because I've realized long ago that people who make fun of your looks are just the lowest anyway. That's the lowest form that you could of insult that you could ever do. It's just like whatever, you know. But it's just like this thing with these critics being obese themselves, and just because you're not as obese as somebody else, or just because you have more mobility than somebody else, doesn't give you the right. People were on my ass when I made that video about Amber Lynn, criticizing her for being immobile in the scooter.
Yeah, because you're a hypocrite, and you ended up, I mean, for somebody who's getting so mad about hypocrites, you literally made that video about Amber Lynn on a scooter, and then within this past year, you have rode on a mobility scooter. So, girl.
Which I've apologized to her many times. But now that Charlie or somebody else will criticize me, not even just Charlie, but anybody who criticizes me for, being almost immobile, who's overweight as well, but they're allowed to do that, but I wasn't. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's very hypocritical. It's just very one-sided. What's good for the goose is not good for the gander, apparently. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's just like, watch yourself before you criticize someone else. That's all.
I think a lot of people would like you to do that. Like in this moment, as they're watching this video. Listen, I can't relate because I truly don't criticize your looks, and I don't think outside of talking about how I thought it was a little hypocritical for you to be on a mobility scooter after dragging Amber Lynn for it. Outside of that, I don't think I've commented on your mobility either. So I can't relate to all of that. But the part I can relate to is you saying that people need to focus on themselves, but then you're not focusing on yourself, you know? Do y'all get me? Do y'all understand?
That's all that I ask. But no, because people pick targets to beat on YouTube, and they use the excuse as there's these moral shortcomings of these people that they deserve this. They brought it on themselves. You deserve all this hate. That's just such a warped mentality. Anyway, that's my opinion on it.
I think it's okay to provide commentary when you exploit fad diets. So most recently, the most recent video I made about you, I think, was the fruitarian video, right? I think it's okay for me to provide commentary on how that's an unrealistic, unhealthy behavior. I don't ever say that in the name of calling you fat or ugly or things like that, because I don't think that that's warranted. I mean, I know some people disagree and will say what they want to say, But for me personally, like, I think your moral shortcomings are fair game. I think that the shitty things you've done to people are fair game. I truly do.
I don't want to go too long into it. I don't want to make a big deal of this, but I wanted to give my opinion on it.
Is she literally like on the side of a road? Did you see how fast that vehicle came by? Like, where is she at?
To me, it's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And even before people started picking on me or making me the subject of their videos, I advocated for Amberlynn because
When?
I think that her treatment's not fair.
Where?
YouTube. I don't.
Where?
I never will. I don't care what she's done in the
Where?
past. People do stupid things. We're all human. No one is above anyone else. And it's just like everyone's made mistakes.
I don't disagree, Chantal. I truly don't. I truly don't. I am gonna call BS on the like before people started making videos of me. I stood up for Amberlynn because I don't. That's a different narrative than what I remember. I'm just putting it out there. But I lost my train of thought. I got so distracted by this warped narrative. What did she just say? I don't know. We'll keep going.
People criticizing have probably done 10 times worse. You know, it's just like, I don't get it. You know, so it's like, people will continue to do that. I don't really care anymore. I have my group of supporters, and the rest can watch in silence because yeah, I do filter my comments because for really nasty things.
You say this every video. I'm done talking about them. I'm not talking about them anymore. Okay, then don't. Like, truly don't. Truly don't. Move on. Move on then. You don't have to talk about me. You don't have to talk about Charlie. You don't have to talk. Every day you have a choice, Chantal, to get up and make videos. And you said at the beginning of this video, I spent a lot of time thinking about this. I spent a lot of time thinking about if I wanted to make this video. And this is what you came to. This was the conclusion.
But no, I don't need that on my channel. So I don't make any apologies for that. Absolutely not. So anyways, I just wanted to give my opinion. Like I said, it's fair for everyone else to give their opinion on me every video. So I'm allowed to give my opinion this one time.
Great.
And as many times as I feel like I need to. But
absolutely.
I don't want my channel to be that constant headache of just like talking about other people.
Well, I got news about you, Chantal. You might not be causing constant headaches because you're talking about other people, but you're causing constant headaches. The whiplash. Should we go back to your channel, girl? Can I tell you about, you want to talk about constant headaches? Constant headaches. Have you looked at your channel lately? You just scroll through here. One day you're mukbanging. The next day you're getting healthy meals. The next day you're mukbanging. The next day you're getting healthy meals. The next day you're getting mad at somebody. Then you're deleting that video. Then you're concerned about your health. We all have a constant headache from your channel. That is rich. That is rich for you to talk about a constant headache, sis.
I just hate that. It's like, you know what I mean? So anyway, so that's it. I said what I wanted to say, and yeah, so that's my opinion. Like I said, there's like mugshots circulating, all this other crap.
Girl, you, how many times now have you brought up the mugshots that you allegedly don't care about? Kick rocks, sis. Kick rocks.
I don't want to have anything to do with that. I don't care. That's not my business.
You do.
I saw the weight on the most recent mugshot, and it was like, so you are morbidly obese yourself. So what gives you the right? You know what I'm saying? Well, at least people will say, well, at least she's trying. How do you know? She doesn't talk about her weight loss hardly. She talks.
What do you mean? How do you know? What do you mean? What do you know? I'm not being facetious about this. I literally, I'm just saying, you don't have to be stupid. Look, there's a vlog of her working out. Like, what? What do you mean? We can see it. You can follow her on Instagram, girl. Yes, she makes a lot of videos about y'all. She truly does, but she also, if you are watching, talks about her own experience, talks about her own lived experience and what she does. No, not every video is about working out, but girl, she demonstrates it on other social media platforms. Okay. All right. Chill. It's fine.
Talks more about Amber Lynn's weight loss than her own. How do you know? Even if she is trying. Well, today's a new day. I'm trying. So does that mean I don't deserve
Girl, where are you trying? Show me. Today's a new day. You're not trying when every day is a new day, sis. Whew.
anymore because I'm trying? No, it has nothing to do with that. It's all about because people pick certain people online to go after, and that's what it is. So, I'm sorry, but diet failure, whatever, that kind of stuff to me doesn't warrant the type of hate that people get online, and it's become a cult now. Like, people are proud assholes on the internet, like, oh, hater nation. Like, okay, whatever, if that's your thing. But it's just like, you know what I mean? It has nothing to do with...
First of all, I mean, maybe I'm not in on the joke, but I thought we started calling ourselves ironically Hater Nation because that's like what we would be referred to by people. I don't really take pride in being a hater. That's why we spell it hater, because all the haters. I don't know. Maybe I'm not in on the joke. Maybe I don't get it. I'm a boomer after all. I'm not really a boomer
anymore. I don't think that it's become like it's turned into something that it's just like it doesn't even matter about the person anymore. It's just that's the hate itself is like enough to make videos about, and it's just like people will criticize the dumbest things. You know, it's just like, ugh. I don't know.
What?
Anyway, so, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that.
Do you feel better?
Thank you for listening to me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
You feel better, sis? You feel good? Did you get out everything you needed out? Did you? Ooh. Child. Wow. What a trip. Can y'all believe? I don't know what else to say. Let me catch up on these super chats. Najay, very generous super chat. People say mean and hateful things about everybody. They say things about me. Luckily, I've changed because I used to fight a lot. LOL. You brush that off. You keep your head up and keep making people like me smile and laugh. Yeah, I agree with that. Thanks so much for, again, your generous super chat. And in general, I agree. Like, you know, that's the thing that, like, being an adult and having a job and doing, like, living my life is that, like, I've learned a lot about receiving criticism and how I deal with criticism that doesn't line up with what I believe to be true or about myself or whatever the case. And then I learned a lot about, like, analyzing that, figuring out what is useful and applying it to my life and leaving the rest behind. And I just, like, I know that that's, like, a difficult space for people to get into. And I just truly don't think that, like, if you're not able to some extent be able to do that process internally, if you don't have an outlet for, like, processing criticism, then it doesn't work. Like, you shouldn't be on YouTube. Fadama says, Pizza's gaining 400 pounds of racist bigot trash diving into BB's dumpster. Yeah, wow. I didn't even comment on all the Pete's tweets. I think Callie has a video about all of that if you want to go check it out. But that was a lot. But thanks for your super chat. Andy Ward says, so Foodie Booty was missing attention and came after Charlie Gold and got it. Yeah. I mean, I guess. I don't know what her intentions are a majority of the time. A mess. Jake Yonsei said, girl, yes, you've heard The poo fetish rumors? Have I? Girl, I don't know if I know her. Insert Mariah Carey here. Nicola Kelly says Chantal wonder can't see the weight differences between her and other YouTubers. Yeah, I mean, reality is like correct. Other people are fat. Like, fat people exist out of her. And honestly, truly, like, the reason that I don't say anything about the way that folks like Charlie or even Michael talk about Amberlynn and or Chantal is because, like, I'm not gonna be out here policing fat people on how they talk about other fat people. Right? Like, I don't think that that's my place. Personally, they say things I would not say. But I'm not going to tell them, like, hey, fat person, you can't talk about other fat people this way. I don't think that that's acceptable. So that's just, like, why I don't, yeah, that's not me. Fadama again says, Foodie Booty is trying to drag Amberlynn into this mess. Leave Amberlynn alone. She's dealing with a vitamin D deficiency. Oh, God. And did not raise me Catholic. Why are you guys kissing Charlie's ass? I'm not. I already explained, though, that I am friends with her. That does impact my opinions about her, but I also think that she has taken accountability for everything. Bailey Frerick says, someone hook Charlie and BB up. No, I'm not going to do that to Charlie. But thank you for your super chat. Lauren Campbell says, I'm not into drama. Chantal Marie 2020, let the record show. Girl, she's been not into drama and she keeps posting all of this nonsense. Lyra Girl says, all of this just made me want to follow Charlie on Instagram. Thanks, Chantal. She really does. Like, her Instagram stories frequently do feature her working out. Like, I guess I assumed that she posted more of that on her actual channel, which I guess she doesn't, which is also fine because her channel doesn't have to be about that. But I guess I just assumed that she did because I see it all the time on Instagram. I also guess I'm, like, revealing to y'all how much I also don't watch other reaction channels. Let's see. ASMR Majestic, love you, boo. Love you, too. Thank you so much. And then Darbinville 13, thank you so much for the super chat. Craig Turner says, Zach, do you play video games? I do. I haven't lately because I've just been too busy with other things. But I've been most recently playing Luigi's Mansion 3. I have a Switch. I can't wait for Animal Crossing. I'm super pumped about it. I also play The Sims. I used to have a whole lot of Sims video. Well, they're still on my channel, but, like, I haven't made a new Sims video in forever. Yes. Willow, Zach is too busy gaming. I'm a gamer. I'm not really. So I don't know anything. Dyslexic Doodle Bob says, I would give you a super chat, but I'm poor. And that's okay. That's fine. I appreciate you. I'm just happy to have you here. And then Angel Cupcake says, any plans for tonight? No, this is it. Noel had other plans this evening. So that's why I scheduled this. I actually, before all the drama happened, was already planning on wanting to do a live tonight. And then I just ended up, I just obviously had to talk about a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to keep up with these other comments. Let's talk about that direct. I did talk about that a little bit earlier, so I don't want to go off on that. But anyways, it is 9:34 here in Chicago. So wow, I am tired and should probably go. But I love you all so much. I appreciate you all listening. I appreciate your positive support. If you have not positive comments to give me, all engagement is a good engagement. So thank you so much, everybody, for Issa May getting this last super chat in. Says, celebrate Richard Grinnell, woohoo. I don't know who that is. I hope it's nobody bad. I hope it's genuinely somebody good. But thanks for the super chat. Kimberly B says, miss our girls in the Sims world. Thanks for the super chat. I've thought about, I've considered like finding ways to bring gaming back, but right now I also genuinely just don't have a lot of time. Like, it's a lot just to get videos on my regular channel out. So we'll see what I can do. But anyways, if you don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter, follow me there. Instagram is Zachary_M_S. Twitter is Zach_M_S. And I'm on Cameo too. If you want a personal message, I'll send you one. Judy has an Instagram. It's Judy Lou the Shih Tzu. I don't know. I don't have anything else to plug. I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you all did as well. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.